Daniil Medvedev is out of the Australian Open after being bested by American qualifier learner Tien, who was forced to conduct an awkward post-match interview. Imagine knocking out the world number 5 in a Grand Slam as an unknown teenager, and all people end up talking about is your awkward post-match interview. Well, in fairness to learner Tien, it wasn't his fault. The 19-year-old American, ranked number 121 in the world, outlasted Daniil Medvedev to seal an astonishing 5-set victory in their second-round clash at the Australian Open on Thursday. The result saw Medvedev become the second top 10 seed to be eliminated from the tournament, and dealt him just his second defeat prior to the third round in a Grand Slam since 2020. Tien, who is competing in his first-ever Australian Open tournament, instantly endeared himself to supporters, primarily because of his stunning win, but also because of the way he handled his supremely cringeworthy on-court interview after the match. To kick things off, Aussie doubles champion-turned-TV commentator John Fitzgerald, who conducted the interview, opted to start with a blunt assertion, as opposed to, a question, before awkwardly shoving the mic under Tien's nose. 19-year-olds are not meant to be that good, he said, prompting an awkward pause as Tien tried to decipher whether or not a question was coming. I mean, I don't know what to say to that, Tien said as the crowd laughed. Fitzgerald then took the cringeworthiness up a notch by bizarrely telling the youngster, I used to live in Newport Beach, so I know where you live, by the way. Cue another toe-curling pause as Tien scrambled for an appropriate response. Next, instead of asking his first question, Fitzgerald offered up another assertion. Goodness me, that is an exceptional effort. You know it is the first a 5-setter has gone to a super tiebreak this year, he said, as an increasingly confused Tien smiled politely.